In this video, I'm going to bring together a few threads I have already introduced in previous video lessons, now continuing and developing the keys of karma. Karma always presents your next blessing right in front of you, or at least the potential of the blessing. We also know so far that the blessing is within the seasons of a lifespan. Infused within the blessing is the season. Infused within the season is the blessing. We haven't talked yet about too many details of seasons of lifespan, just that it is so. You may wish to check out the companion video series on my channel called Aligning with Cycle, because that seasoning will be described quite a bit therein. In my last couple of videos, we talked about the hunger of bodies, the hunger of your body, and that between the node of birth and the node of death, there is a hungry, eating body that is passing through seasons in the arc of dilation or lifespan of the karmic oscillation of that body. And this rhythm, including the hunger aspect of it, is karma. Karma is balancing the expansion hunger of all bodies within a system, whether that is in a human body system, the earth system, or the universe as a whole. So, to add to the picture of the blessing that is before you, the blessing includes food flowing to you during your lifespan, up until you reach the node of death. Being fed by the universe, by the karmic algorithm. Feasting. The feast is always spread before you, and you may partake. The table is spread. What kind of food, you may ask? Every kind. Whatever fuel your particular point of view body requires. Again, I refer you to the companion series, Aligning with Cycle, and over the several lessons there, you will have described for you in detail the feast before you. But I am hungry, you may say. There is no food for me. This may be a misunderstanding. Again, please also listen to the Aligning with Cycle series. You may simply not yet have the eyes to see the step you could take toward, and are currently stepping away. But to the degree that it is the case that food is missing locally to you, then please understand that there is some karmic tension there, and reset to balance is ahead. Although I have mentioned them generally, we will talk more about karmic resets in depth in future lessons. We will also talk a lot more about being a human earth body and the karmic challenges and opportunities that affords. I haven't really presented those principles yet. I am still outlining the foundational keys of karma that we need to understand before we get into nuances and specific instances. In an earlier lesson, I taught you that the two ways to engage healthily with karma is by 1, aligning with cycle, and 2, by walking a liberation path while within earth. While I may refer to aligning with cycle briefly in the Keys of Karma series, I went ahead and made an entire separate series where I can talk about that, and so check that out on my channel. But let me say that aligning with cycle is to feast, to put yourself in position to receive the flow of food and blessing. I am going to unfold more and more within this series, Keys of Karma, regarding the path of liberation. The path of liberation is, among other things, a recognition of the hunger of one's body and the management of that hunger, and how one becomes satisfied and is able to expand without tipping the karmic scales too much. In other words, without harming other bodies that we share this universe and earth with. In earth right now, we are not used to thinking and living within a karmic paradigm. Rather, we have a curated set of paradigm options that we order our lives by that, generally speaking, put us in tension with karma. These paradigm options come from culture, media, religions, systems, so on and so forth. As humans, we're so paradigmatically creative. When we do think of karma, we somehow feel that it must mean that we get our capitalistic prizes, or the prizes of whatever paradigm we subscribe to. So when I say blessing and food and even aligning or liberation, it's not to try to insert those pieces into our current paradigm and then we become confused. Or maybe we think we got some cheat codes to help us get to the prizes said to exist in our current paradigms and systems. I want to remind you that the prize of karma is being bound with one another in union. We might call that love. The joy of karma also includes being individuated as yourself and having the opportunity for unique expressions, experiences, and expansions. That's what karma's blessings and feast are for. Those are the results of karma's blessings. Karma's bag is love, freedom, and joy. There may be reasons other than karma for the existence of and our participation within Earth. In fact, I'm telling you that there are other reasons. Karma does not necessitate this exact experience we are calling Earth. However, since Earth has come into existence, it necessarily must include karmic balance because everything here in the universe does. Karma's only ask and only deliverance is to be in joy.